नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादे पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna to everyone. Welcome all of you to our daily Bhagavad Gita reading session. We are discussing chapter 1 of Bhagavad Gita as it is, and we are in the section where Arjuna is observing the armies. This section is verse number 20 to 27. Today we will discuss verse number 25. Just a quick recap what we discussed yesterday. The verse number 24 says, Eva mukto husikesha gudakesena bharata seneyor ubhayar matne stapayitva rathotamam. We saw how Krishna is so affectionate towards his devotee. Even though he is the Supreme Lord, as soon as Arjuna orders him, he took the chariot to the middle of the both armies. He obeyed the order of Arjuna. Although he is the Supreme Lord, he is serving as a servant. Like a servant serves his master. So we discussed the importance of the word Gudakesena. We discussed two kind of meaning. One meaning is Gudaka, Guda, Ka, right, sorry. Guda, A, Ka, Isha. Gudakesha. This can be splitted like this. So Guda means sweetless. A refers to Vishnu. Ka refers to Brahma. Isha refers to Shiva. That person who gives sweetness or who gives sugar, who gives sweetness to Vishnu, Brahma and Shiva, that person is Gudakesha. So how Arjuna here is giving sweetness? Because by making Krishna follow his order, this Arjuna gives an opportunity to Vishnu, Brahma and Shiva to experience the Lord's sweetness. Why? Because Krishna, being the source of all incarnation, here is acting like a menial servant. This nature of Krishna struck in wonder all three, Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. So, thinking about this and seeing this pastime, they are experiencing the sweetness. How Krishna is so affectionate towards his devotee. There comes a section in Bhagavatam where in Krishna's kingdom, one of the Brahmana, his sons are dying in front of him. One of the Brahmana's sons died, and this is very usual. This is very unusual. So Brahmana thought, in general, the father should die before the sun. But in this case, his sons are dying before him. So that means this is not usual. This is some unusual, inauspicious things happening. Why it is happening? I am a very virtuous, religious person. I didn't do any sin in my life. Then why such things are happening? He concluded that, oh, if the ruler of a kingdom does any sinful things or rule against the religious principle, then this kind of things can happen in the kingdom. His praja can undergo this kind of unfortunate things. So he concluded that this misfortune comes to me because of bad ruler. So he, with this allegation, enters Krishna's courtyard and immediately surcharged, "Oh my dear king, oh Krishna, you must be doing some sinful activity. You might not be ruling the kingdom in a religious way. You see, my sons are dying before me. How could such things happen? I am a religious person. I do not do any sin in my life. Why these things are coming to me?" Oh, it's such a big allegation against the Supreme Lord. Brahmana didn't know that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. It so happened that at that time Arjuna was present in Dwarka. He went to spend some good time. He went to have some leisure with Krishna, because Krishna, after all, is his friend. So Arjuna used to visit Dwarka to see his friend and to spend some good time with his friend. So it so happened that Arjuna was present at that time. Then Arjuna could not bear such allegations. Immediately Arjuna replied, "Oh, my dear Brahmana, please, dare your words, what you are telling. Please be very mindful. How come you can put such allegation on Krishna? So I will prove that there is no fault of Krishna." Immediately he took his chariot. He told that, I will bring back your son. If you are a religious person, then misfortune cannot happen to you. I will bring back your son. So he immediately took the chariot accompanied by Krishna. Arjuna searched all over. Then he has searched in all three worlds. He didn't find Brahmana's son. Then went to Yamaloka. There also he didn't find. Then finally he landed up in Vaikuntha. Mahavishnu, at Mahavishnu's place. And then inquiring, he got to know that Brahmana's sons are there with Mahavishnu. And Mahavishnu revealed, why I brought Brahmana's sons here, because I wanted to have a darshan of my dear Lord Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna is doing his pastimes in earth, so he developed a desire to see Lord Krishna, to see the beauty of Lord Krishna. With this desire, with this inspiration, Mahavishnu did this activity. Then they brought back the sons to the Brahmana and then returned them. So you see here, the important point here to observe that even Mahavishnu, who is the manifestation of Krishna himself, he is overwhelmed to see the beauty of Krishna, to experience the sweetness of Krishna. because after all, Krishna is the source of all incarnation. Although he is the Supreme Lord, but his activities and pastimes are very bewildering. Here, he is serving as a menial servant to his master Arjuna. Why? Because of his affection towards him. Affection towards his friend and devotee. So now let us begin our today's discussion. Verse number 25. Can you see my screen? Can you all guys see my screen? Okay. Okay, wonderful. Verse number 25. Vishmadrona pramukhatah sarve sancha mahiksitam uvacha partha pashetan samavetan kuruniti. You all can recite along with me. Vishmadrona pramukhatah
Vishmadrona Pramukhatah
sarve sancha mahiksitam
Sarvesham cha Mahikshitam
uvacha partha pashetan
Uvachi Parth Paschitam
samavetan kurun iti.
Samaveta Kuruti.
Very good. I request all of you to participate. Bhisma Drona Pramukhatah
Vishmadrona Pramukhatah
Sarve Sancha Mahiksitam
Sarvesham cha Mahikshitam
Uvacha Partha Pashetan
Uvachi Parth Paschitam
Samavetan Kurun iti.
Samavetan Kuruniti.
Wonderful. One more last time. Bhisma Drona Pramukhatah
Vishmadrona Pramukhatah
Sarve Samcha Mahiksitam
Sarvesham cha Mahikshitam
Uvacha Partha Pashetan
Uvachi Parth Paschitam
Shamavetan Kuruniti.
Samavetan Kuruniti.
Very good, very good. Wonderful. Here Krishna is telling, O Partha, Pashya. Pashya means see, behold. O Partha, see. Uvacha, who is saying? Uvacha means saying. Who is saying? Krishna. Krishna is saying, because in previous verse we saw that Eva Mukto Hrusikesha. Gudakesena Bharata Seneor Ubayar Madhya Stapayitva Rathotamam. So Hrishikesha here is saying, Uvacha, O Partha, Pashya, just see. Who? Bhisma Drona Pramukhatah. In the front, you see Bhisma and Drona. He took the chariot in front of Bhisma and Drona. Right there, you see Bhisma and Drona in front. Sarve Sancha Mahikhitam, and all others, chieftains, all other important warriors. Pashya, O Partha, O son of Pritha. Pashya, Etan, all of these, Kurun, all these Kuru armies. Samavetan iti, have assembled here. You just behold. What is the significance of Partha? The significance of addressing Arjuna with the word Partha, with the name Partha, is like reminding him that Why Krishna is telling why I am a charioteer driver for you, Arjuna? Because you are my dear devotee friend. That's okay. After all, you are the son of my Bua. Your mother is dear sister of my father Vasudeva. In that respect, I am also related to you in the family relations. With this affection, I have taken this service. That's okay. But Krishna is here in Rishikesha. That means he who knows the past, present, and future, he knows the minds of everyone. So, this means, what is the use, Partha? I have brought the chariot in middle of both the armies, but I know you are now going to be overwhelmed. You will develop symptoms and tell me, I will not fight this war. So what is the use of seeing both the armies? So he just, in a friendly, joking way, is telling, oh, Partha, please see, behold, Bhishma, Drona, all other kings. So this is the meaning of this verse. Let us go. Synonyms. Bhishma, grandfather Bhishma. Drona, the teacher Drona. Pramukhataha, in front of. Sarvesam, all. Cha, also. Mahikshitam, chiefs of the world. Uvacha, said. Partha, O son of Pritha. Pashya, just behold. Etan, all of them. Samavetan, assemble. Kurun, the members of the Kuru dynasty. Iti, thus. Translation. In the presence of Bhishma, Drona, and all other chieftains of the world, the Lord said, just behold, Partha, all the Kurus assembled here. Purport. As the super soul of all living entities, Lord Krishna could understand what was going on in the mind of Arjuna. The use of the word Hrishikesha in this connection indicates that he knew everything. And the word Partha, meaning the son of Pritha or Kunti, is also similarly significant in reference to Arjuna. As a friend, he wanted to inform Arjuna that because Arjuna was the son of Pritha, the sister of his own father Vasudeva, he had agreed to be the charioteer of Arjuna. Now, what did Krishna mean when he told Arjuna to behold the Kurus? Did Arjuna want to stop there and not fight? Krishna never expected such things from the son of his aunt Pritha. The mind of Arjuna was thus predicted by the Lord in friendly joking. Okay, let's go to next verse. Verse number 26. Tatrapashyat sthitan parthaha pitrin atha pitamahan acharyan matulan bhratrum putran pautran sakhins tatha swasuran sruhuduschaiva seneyor ubhayorapi. I think this English Roman will be easier for you to follow. Yeah, you all can recite along with me. Verse number 26. Tatra pasyat sthitan parthaha
Tatra pasyat sthitan partha
pitrin atha pitamahan
pitrin atha pitamaha
acharyan matulan bhatrin
acharyan matulan bhatyana
putran pautran sakhins tatha
putran pautran sakhinta
swasuran sruhudaschaiva
सहस्रान् ससुर दासकवा
ससुरान् सुहृद ससुरान् सुहृदश्चैव
सवसुरान् सुरदासकेवा
सुहृद सुहृदश्चैव
सुहृदान् सुरदाश्चैवा
सेनयोर उभयोरपि
सेनयोर उभयोर
वंडरफुल तत्रापश्यत् स्थितान् पार्थ
तत्र पश्यत् स्थितान् पार्थ
पितॄन् अथ पितामहान्
पितॄन् अथ पितामहा
आचार्यान् मातुलान् भ्रातॄन्
आचार्यान् मातुलान् भ्रातॄन्
पुत्रान् पौत्रान् सखींस्तथा
पुत्रान् सखींस्तथा
श्वशुरान् सुहृदाश्चैव
सवसुरान् सुरदासचैवा
सेनयोर उभयोरपि
सेनयोर उभयोरपि
Wonderful. I request all of you to participate one more last time. Tatrapashyat sthitan parthah
तत्र पश्यत् स्थितान् पार्थ
पितॄन् अथ पितामहान्
पितॄन् अथ पितामहा
आचार्यान् मातुलान् भ्रातॄन्
आचार्यान् मातुलान् भ्रातॄन्
पुत्रान् पौत्रान् सखींस्तथा
पुत्रान् सखीं तथा
श्वशुरान् सुहृदश्चैव
सवसुरान् सुरदासचैवा
सेनयोर उभयोरपि
सेनयोर उभयोरपि
Very good, wonderful. Tatra apasyat means he could see, past tense. Thereafter, who saw Arjuna? Whom he could see? Tatra apasyat partha. So Arjuna could see, while standing, stithan, while standing in his chariot. What did he see? Pitrun, the father figures. Atha Pitamahan, also Pitamaha Bhishma, grandfather. Acharyan, the master, the teacher. Dronacharya, Kripacharya. Mathulan, the uncles. Bhratran, brothers. Putran, sons. Pautran, the sons of the sons. Sakhims, friends. Tatha also. Sasuran, the father-in-law figures. Shu Hridaschaiva Cha, and Shuhrud, the well-wishers. Where he saw all of them? While standing, Sena or Ubhayorapi, while standing in a chariot which is situated in the middle, right in the middle of both the armies. Synonyms. Tatra, they are apasyat, he could see, sthitan, standing, partha, Arjuna, pitrin, fathers, atha, also pitamahan, grandfathers, acharyan, teachers, matulan, maternal uncles, bhratran, brothers, putran, sons, pautran, grandsons, sakhin, friends, tatha, who, swasuran, fathers-in-law, suhrudaha, well-wishers, cha, also, eva, certainly, sene oha, of the armies, ubhayoha, of both the parties, api including. Translation. There, Arjuna could see within the midst of the armies of both parties his fathers, grandfathers, teachers, maternal uncles, brothers, sons, grandsons, friends, and also his father-in-law and well-wishers. So Arjuna here could see 5 generations. 5 generations he could see. Pitamahan, the grandfather, who is Bhishma, and also Somadatta, they are the grandfather figure. And the fatherly figures are many, like the contemporary of his fathers, like Vurishrava. Then in the same generation comes their Acharyas, Drona and Kripa. And in the same fatherly figure comes Matulan, their uncles, maternal uncles like Salya and Shakuni. And Swasuran, fathers-in-law like Drupada. All them are fatherly figures. Then in third generation, the same age generation as Arjuna, like Bhratran, all the brothers, Duryodhan and his party, 99 others. Sakhin are friends, Ashwasthama, and Shrudaha, the well-wishers like Kritavarma. Who is Kritavarma? Kritavarma is one of the chief warriors of Yadava in Narayani Sena. So Narayani Sena landed up in the side of Duryodhan. So Kritavarma, who is the chief of Yadava army, now is fighting along the side of Duryodhan against the Pandava. Kritavarma actually is a well-wisher of everyone. And the fourth generation is Putran, the sons, like 5 sons of Draupadi, Pritivindya, Shrutaketu, Shrutasena, and all, like all these 5 sons of Draupadi. Then Abhimanyu, who is the dear son of Subhadra and Arjuna. Lakshmana, Duryodhan's son. So they all are present there. Arjuna could see them. And then the 5th generation, Pautran, the grandsons. Lakshmana's son, the grandson of Duryodhan was also present that time. When this war is fought, Krishna and Arjuna, they were approaching the age of, let's say, between 120 and 125. So that's because Krishna did his pastime for 125 years, and at least more than 100 by this time, because just after the war is over, Pandavas rule for some time, and after the Mahabharata war is over, Krishna is going back to Dwarka and doing his Mausal Lila pastimes, and then annihilating all the Yadavas, and thereafter gone back to Golokdham. So this time Arjuna could be in the age of approaching 120 years. So Duryodhan would be more than him in age. So his grandsons are also present in the battlefield. So like this, Arjuna saw 5 generations in front of him. Wide varieties of relatives and friends. Let us see in the purport. On the battlefield, Arjuna could see all kind of relatives. He could see persons like Vurishrava, who were his father's contemporaries, grandfathers Bhishma and Somadatta, teachers like Dronacharya and Kripacharya, maternal uncles like Salya and Shakuni, brothers like Duryodhana, sons like Lakshmana, friends like Ashwasthama, well-wishers like Kritavarma, etc. He could see also the armies which contained many of his friends. So time is up. So we are now stopping here. Thank you all very much for your patientful hearing and enthusiastic participation. So tomorrow we will discuss from verse 27. Thank you all very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.